Any ministry that depends on tithe, offering, cannot grow. I say, this ministry, can you say, we don't know who is millionaire, who is poor, who is no. We should be compassionate. Any ministry that is not consigning about the poor cannot see the grace of God. Your consigning should mainly go towards the poor. And why every one of us that God has blessed the grace of God, we should throw it towards the poor and elevate the standard of living. You will see this morning, nobody have identified you as someone who is titlerish. No, it's between you and your God. Identification for that is not here. When it is time to give your thanksgiving, your offering, whether you put paper inside it or sand, or you write a letter inside, nobody want to know what you put in the paper. It's between you and God. Okay? Any ministry that depends on tithe, offering, cannot grow. I repeat again. Any ministry that depends on offering, tithe, cannot what? Cannot grow. If that is what I depend on, I will not be here today. God will send the innocent people. And when they are given it, they will even beg me, please sir, collect it sir. They will beg, please, my life depends on you collect it. If you don't collect it, because this is revelation God given to me, send me to you. I said, no, let me ask God too before collecting from you. Let me ask God before collecting it from you. Please give me time to ask. It must be two sides. If God shows you to give this, let me ask God to see whether I should collect it. That is how God works. So that it gives ministers of God freedom to talk, to address the issue without prejudice, without mindset, without afraid of anybody. You know what it means? If ministers of God can talk without afraid of anybody, without fear, without it just address the way God wants it to address. You speak the mind of God. Not being in cage. So this is it. This is it. And the church should be a church of all nations. Whether your church is 2 people going there, begin to have a particular member, worship and grow and live for God. You may not come tomorrow, another person will take your position again. You may go to another church. That is the way church should be. When you begin to have this crisis begin to come to the ministry. Church is not a property, it is property of God. There are many faces here I'm seeing for a long time. I'm seeing them, and sometimes I'll see them. But make sure you maintain your faith and your belief. That is God for you. Church is a place of where you come and humble yourself. Because why should you humble yourself? Because it has no respect of anyone. Your works, your property, your appearance, your whatever does not mean anything to God. So when you sit there, it will humble you. And when you sit there, you look at somebody who sits beside you at your bar, maybe a clerk in your office, or a servant, or a cleaner, a gardener, sitting the same side by side with you, without separation, no special seat for anyone. That is church. On the last day, we leave it for God to separate us. Those who will sit in a big chair will sit there. Small share will sit down there. That is God. God will do the job. Church is a place where you see the chairman of company clean the church, while his workers also clean the same church. They are in the same department in the church. But after church, there may be a different department outside. But inside the church, the millionaire and poor man, they work together in the same department in the church. That is church. If we are not humble in the church, where can we humble them? Where? Church? Nowhere. If you come to church and we say this is the department of the chairman of the company, millionaire, this is where they sit, and the poor sit there. Outside there, the same thing happen. Inside the church, the same thing happen. You mean, where are we going? So this is the problem the world facing generally today. The world are upside down. War at large upside down. Because people that are supposed to humble themselves when they come to church, we exhort them in the church. We are exhorting them in the church. So that does not allow, do not allow them to know that God is alive.